Can you solve all these Class 10 Science Chapter 5 Periodic Classification of Elements questions? Ika boron is...
Good thinking. Scandium is right.
What is a triad?
You got it? Group of elements fits.
Which is a halogen?
Clear logic. Chlorine is sound.
Non-metals are on the...
On track. Right side is correct.
Ika boron was named as...
Nicely done. Scandium is solid.
Ika silicone is now called...
Excellent. Germanium is well reasoned.
Newland's relation is called...
Well picked. Law of octaves is correct.
Where are the metalloids found?
Perfect. Stair-step diagonal is the one.
Newland classified dash elements.
Well done. 56 is right.
What group number are the halogens?
Strong choice. 17 is right. Mendeleev classified dash elements. Excellent choice. 63.
What is the name of group number 1?
Great job. Alkali is accurate.
What are group 1 elements known as?
Bravo. Alkali metals is the answer. Dash is a relative periodic property. Nice work. Electronegativity fits perfectly.
3 elements B, Psi, and G are dash.
You chose metalloids? Correct.
The first periodic table was given by...
Great thinking. Newland is right. What group number are the noble gases? Smart pick. 18 is correct. Modern periodic table is based on dash. Correct. Atomic number is spot on.
What is the biggest group on the table? Exactly. Metals make sense. The basis of modern periodic law is dash.
Well reasoned. Atomic number is correct.
Horizontal rows of elements are known as...
Nice selection. Periods is correct.
Dash is an important metal to form amalgam.
Smart move HG is accurate answer. The law of octaves was enunciated by dash. Valid point. Newlands is true. What type of oxide would Ika aluminium form? Correct response. Hyde is accurate.
Electronegative character dash down the group.
Solid response. Decreases is valid.
Neon shows 0 electron affinity due to dash.
Right choice. Stable configuration of electrons is best. The number of naturally occurring elements are... Good 94 works well.
The valency of noble gases, in general, is dash.
Right again. ZO is valid.
Which was the first classification of elements?
You're right. Metal and non-metal is correct. Halogens belong to dash group of periodic table. Sharp thinking. 17 is right. Dash group contains the member of halogen family. Good thinking. 17th is right.
Each column in the periodic table is called dash.
Correct response. Group is accurate.
Which one of the following is a Dobereiner? Try it.
Right again, on K is valid. The element that has the Latin name argentum is... Great job, silver is accurate. How many elements did Newlands assume were present? You chose 56 correct. A horizontal row of elements in the periodic table. Smart pick. Period is correct. How many periods are there in modern periodic table? You're right. 7 is correct. Elements of which group are also known as chalcogens? Solid response. Gergra 16 is valid. In the aluminothermic process, the roll opal is dash. Sharp thinking. Reducing agent is right. The most abundant noble gas in Earth's atmosphere is... Excellent choice. Argon is right. Which of the following atoms is biggest in atomic size? Right choice. Barium is best. The following elements belong to the same group except... Exactly. Calcium makes sense. The atomic radius of hydrogen atom is... You got it? 37 picometer fits. The scientist who proposed the modern periodic table dash. Nice selection. Henry Moseley is correct. Which among the following has the least ionization energy? Well done. Cesium is right. At the time of Mendeleev, the number of elements known was... Strong choice. 63 is right. In the modern periodic table, elements are arranged by dash. Correct. Atomic number is spot on. To complete the octet, outermost shell of magnesium dash. Well picked. Loses 2 electrons is correct. Up to which element the law of octaves was found applicable? On track, calcium is correct. The number of valence electrons present in nitrogen atom dash. Valid point. 5 is true. The number of periods and groups in the periodic table are dash. Smart move. 7 to 18 is accurate answer. What is the big group of metals called found within the metals? Nice work. Transition metals fits perfectly. The law of octaves was found to be applicable to elements dash. Nicely done. Calcium is solid. Which of the following elements has maximum metallic character? Excellent. Nay is well reasoned. What is the small group of elements called that include CNO? Non-metals is the answer. Non-metals are situated on the dash side of the periodic table. Clear logic. Right is sound. Which among the following elements has the largest atomic radius? Or... Great thinking. K is right. The elements with atomic numbers 2, 10th, 18th, 6th, 54 and 86 are all... Well reasoned. Nobel gases is correct. Which one of the following elements would lose an electron easily? Good job. K works well. Which of the following does not form a part of Doberener's triads? Perfect. Mg is... Among noble gases, which noble gas forms maximum number of compounds? Valid point. Car is true. Dash elements were known when Mendeleev presented the periodic table. Excellent choice. 63 is right. Which of the following metal shows similar properties with magnesium? Nice work. Lithium fits perfectly. Which of the blocks on the periodic table contains the most elements? Clear logic. D block is sound. In Mendeleev's periodic table, how many periods and groups are present? And smart move. 6 periods, 8 groups is accurate answer.
The arrangement of electrons in modern periodic table is based on their
Correct response. Electronic configuration is accurate.
Which of the following is the outermost shell for elements of period 2? Good job. L shell works well.
Which of the following were not included in the Mendeleev periodic table? Good thinking. Isotopes is right. Which of the following have inert gases to electrons in the outermost shell? Nice selection. He is correct. All the members in a group of long form of periodic table have the same dash. Great thinking. All of these is right. Which group of the periodic table is composed of inert gases? On track. Noble gases is correct. In the modern periodic table, what is the classification of elements based on? You're right. Atomic number is correct. Which one of the following elements exhibit maximum number of valence electrons? Or right again. P is valid. In Mendeleev's periodic table, gap was not left for one of the following elements. Well picked. Beryllium is correct. Which of the following belong to same period? Element A, B, C, D, atomic, no 3, 2, 14, 9, 6. Nicely done. 8 is solid. The process of coating the surface of metal with a thin layer of zinc is called dash. Well done. Galvanization is right. On moving left to right in a period, in the periodic table, metallic character dash. Sharp thinking. Decrease is right. On moving from top to bottom in a group, in the periodic table, size of an atom dash. Great job. Increases is accurate. An element, which is an essential constituent of all organic compounds, belong to dash. Exactly, group 14 makes. What is the atomic number of element of period 3 and group 17 of the periodic table? You got it, 17 fits. The group number and period number, respectively, of an element with atomic number 8 is? Correct. 16-2 is spot on. An atom has electronic configuration 2, 8, 7. The atomic number of this element is dash. You chose 17 correct. Pick out the chemically most reactive elements from the given triads. Li, Na, Kf, Kulba. Well reasoned. K and F is correct. The number of groups and periods in the modern periodic and table respectively are dash. Right choice. 18 and 7 is best. Icaboron, Ek aluminium and Eka silicon represent which of the following sets of elements? Perfect. Scandium, gallium, Germany is the one. Which of the following elements are placed separately at the bottom of the periodic table? Bravo! Inner transition elements is the answer. In which order do we need to put sodium, potassium, lithium for Doberiner's law of triads? Strong choice. Lithium, sodium, potassium is right. An element X has electronic configuration 287. Which group and period does it belong to? Excellent. G17P3 is well reasoned. A metal is in the first group of the periodic table. What will be the formula of its oxide? Smart pick. 2 is correct. An atom of an element has the electronic configuration 282. To which group does it belong? Solid response. Second group is valid. Which one of the following does not increase while moving down the group of the periodic table? Right again. Valence electron is valid. From top to bottom in a group of the periodic table, electropositive character of the element dash. Right choice. Increases is best. Name the neutral atom in the periodic table, which has the same number of electrons as K+ and Cl. Perfect. Argon is the one. Which of the following set of elements are arranged in increasing order of non-metallic character? Clear logic, but FF is sound. Which of the following set of elements is written in order of their increasing metallic character? Good thinking. BMGK is right. Where would you locate the element with electronic configuration 2, 8 in the modern periodic table? Sharp thinking. Group 18 is right. In order to fill the periodic table, Newlands placed 2 elements together in a slot. The 2 elements were... You're right. Cobalt and nickel is correct. An element belongs to the 3rd period and group 16 of the periodic table. Find out the valency of a... Bravo! Valency equal to 2 is the answer. An element belongs to period 2 and group 2. The number of valence electrons in the atoms of this element is... Strong choice 2 is right. According to Mendeleev's periodic law, the elements were arranged in the periodic table in the order of dash. You got it? Increasing atomic masses fits. According to modern periodic law, the properties of elements are the periodic functions of X. Identify. Smart pick. Atomic no of elements is correct. Name the element whose properties were predicted on the basis of their positions in Mendeleev's periodic table. Great job. Gallium is accurate. The atomic number of 4 elements P, Q, R, and are 6, 8, 14, and 16 respectively. Which one of these is a metalloid? Excellent. R is well reasoned. The properties of Ica aluminium predicted by Mendeleev are the same as the properties of later discovered element. Well picked. Gallium is correct. The Newlands law of octaves for the classification of elements was found to be applicable only up to the dash element. Exactly, calcium makes sense. An element X has mass number 40 and contains 21 neutrons in its atom. To which group of the periodic table does it belong? Nice work. Group 1 fits perfectly. The atomic numbers of elements A, B, C, and D are 3, 9, 4, and 8 respectively. Elements having metallic nature among these are dash. Good job. A and C works. The electronic configuration of an element M is 2, 8, 4. In modern periodic table, the element M is placed in group number dash. Excellent choice. 14 is right. The atom of an element has electronic configuration 287. To which of the following elements would it be chemically similar? Valid point. F is true. The atoms along the staircase are called? Nicely done. Metalloids is solid.
A, B, and C are elements of Dobryner's triad. If the atomic mass of A is 7 and that of C is 39, what should be the atomic mass of B?
Correct response. 23 is accurate.
The elements A, B, and C belong to groups 1, 14, and 17 respectively of the periodic table. Which two elements will form ionic compounds?
Well done. A and C is right.
When elements are arranged in the order of increasing atomic masses, the elements with similar properties occur at regular intervals. Who stated this?
Smart move. Dmitry Mendeleev is accurate answer. Most of the elements on the periodic table are classified as dash.
Correct. Metals is spot on.
In Mendeleev's periodic table, gaps were left for the elements to be discovered later. Which of the following elements found a place in the periodic table later?
On track. Germanium is correct. Carbon belongs to the second period and group 14. Silicon belongs to the third period and group 14. If atomic number of carbon is 6, the atomic number of silicon is...
Solid response.
14 is valid. Element X forms a chloride with the formula Xkil2, which is a solid with a high melting point. X would most likely be in the same group of the periodic table as dash.
You chose Mg.
The three imaginary elements X, Y, and Z represent a Dobryner triad. If the atomic mass of element X is 14 and that of element Y is 46, then atomic mass of element Z will be...
Great thinking. 78 is right. The electronic configuration of element X is 2881 and the electronic configuration of element Y is 287. Then the type of bond formed between these two elements is dash. Well reasoned. Ionic bond is correct.
Periodic law states that the elements are arranged according to their atomic dash, so that elements with similar chemical properties are in the same dash and properties repeat periodically.
Nice selection. Numbers column is correct.
In the modern periodic table, calcium is surrounded by elements with atomic numbers 12, 19, 21, and 38. Which of these have physical and chemical properties resembling calcium? Sharp thinking. Z equal to 38 is right. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Great job. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook is accurate.